Hey guys, welcome back to the LUNAR review. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a quick look at Backbone, which is an upcoming independent adventure game. Backbone is a noir detective mystery set in Vancouver, British Columbia, a place I've actually visited in real life before. And so far the game is pretty cool. You know, in the game you play as Howard Loader. He is a raccoon who is also a private investigator. And every character in this game so far that I've seen has been an animal, which sort of reminds me a lot of Animal Crossing, which is pretty cool. Except this is more it reminds me a bit of like a cyberpunk, not cyberpunk 2077, but just the genre cyberpunk, mixed with sort of a neo-noir style aesthetic. It brings to mind Rockstar's underrated classic LA Noir, but on a much smaller scale and set in the beautiful city of Vancouver. Honestly, they could have called this Vancouver Noir, and I would have probably believed you if that was the real title. Backbone has quite a lot of potential, from the aesthetic and story, along with smoke-filled, jazzy backdrops and jingles. Seeing places represented in this game that I have visited before in real life is really cool, and I really like that they got the vibe and atmosphere of Vancouver down pat, especially Vancouver at night. I found the music to be very calming and relaxing, you know, something you would find in one of these types of games, one of these types of noir style games, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the full soundtrack pans out when this game releases next year. The music sounds very minimalistic, but in favor of the atmosphere, you know, that Backbone is trying to present to the player. I think the music adds a lot to the vibe of the game in general. The story seems interesting so far. You know, you're playing as the raccoon named Howard Loader, and at the beginning of the game, you are tasked to find a husband whose wife is accusing him of cheating on her. And then it just sort of goes from there. You know, you talk to different people trying to search for this guy, and you go to different places around the city trying to search for him. And so far, the story seems like it has potential for the full release. Overall, I feel like Backbone has quite a lot of potential for when it finally releases next year. You know, I would love a Nintendo Switch release of the game. I love almost all my games on Switch. I just love the portability of it. But for now, you can try the Backbone Prologue demo on Steam. I'll leave a link in the description below. Yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned to the LUNAR review for more impressions and reviews.